welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Tiana and I would love if you would go and hit that subscribe button down below and make sure to follow me on all of my social medias. They're popping up and they're on the screen. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, it's nice to see you again. Today I thought I would do the common mistakes that small YouTubers make. Now, in no way am I saying like I'm a huge YouTuber. I'm basically just saying mistakes that I've made so I can help some of you who maybe are smaller or some of you who want to start a channel. Just some things to avoid, because a lot of these that I'm going to be saying today are things that I did wrong and things that I didn't correct until I was about 7 to 8 months into YouTube. Yeah, I went about 8 months doing all these things and I kept wondering how come I wasn't growing, and a lot of them were because of these 10 mistakes. So I'm going to tell you guys the mistakes so you guys can avoid them and so that you guys could grow your channel. So the first thing is tags. The reason why I'm saying tags is because if you don't put tags in your videos, no one's going to be able to see them. Now, when I first started, for about the first 4 to 5 months, I put no tags in there. Then when I learned about tags, I was still doing them wrong. So when you're typing in your tags, what I would do is, let's say I was doing dollar store shopping trip, and that's what I wanted for a tag. I would do dollar, enter, store, enter, shopping, enter, trip. I wouldn't make it a sentence, I would make it just the little words. If I was doing Ion Purify shampoo and conditioner, I wouldn't put it in as a sentence, I would put in each word. So if someone were to type in just shampoo, that's what would show up. So if someone were to type in Ion shampoo and conditioner, the chances of it showing up wouldn't be so big, I guess you would say. So definitely tags. What I like to do is I usually go to the search bar and type in what my video is about, and then I kind of get the tags from there. There are different like apps and you can Google some ways. I just have so many different usually thoughts of tags in my mind that I can fill the box. But when I don't, I will go to little YouTube search bar. Usually I just type in, if it's about Scarlet, like my German Shepherd, I'll type in German Shepherd in the snow. And then what I do is I'll type in German, and then everything's going to pop up in the little box for the suggested searches. So if anything corresponds to my video, I put that in there. There are different things you can use. I find that works best with me. I like that way. I mean, you could always go off and find a way that you like, but that's what works with me. So definitely tags, and make sure they relate to your video and fill that box. Don't leave it empty, fill it, because you'll have a better chance of people finding your video if you fill it and have tags that actually correspond and relate to your video. So the next thing is to share your video. You can put it up there, you can have as many tags as you want, you can have a good title and everything, but when you're small, you're gonna have a hard time getting your video out there, because YouTube goes off of like algorithm, and it goes off of views, and it goes off of just comments and everything. For the first little bit, you want to share your video so you're bringing in viewers and you're bringing audience in, because then that's going to help YouTube share your video and put it into suggested videos. Not just that, if you share your videos, then you're going to get more views, then you're going to be more known, and it's going to help a lot in the long run, especially for gaining subscribers and just different viewers. The next thing is going to be thumbnails. Thumbnails are a huge part of YouTube, because that is the first thing that people see. Everyone has their own types of ways of doing thumbnails, how they like to do thumbnails. My suggestion is make sure you like your thumbnail. I had so many thumbnails that I didn't like that I would just put up because I needed a thumbnail, and that doesn't work. That'll just wreck it, because if people won't like the look of the thumbnail, they're not going to want to watch your video. So, I mean, even if you really like your thumbnail and it's not too appealing to others, at least you like it. I know about 2 months ago, I went and I switched about 14 thumbnails from the beginning because I did not like them. I don't know what I was thinking. I just didn't like them. So just make sure your thumbnails are something that you like, something that you're proud of, that represents your video well, and that is very attracting to others so that they can watch your video. And make sure it corresponds with the video, right? So if I do a vlog on Scarlet, my German Shepherd, I'm not going to just put a picture of a cat, because the vlog is about her. I mean, even if it's like her in the snow like all day, I wouldn't put a picture of her in the summer, because that doesn't correspond with the video. So really make sure it corresponds with the video. What a lot of new people think is you have to post as many videos as you can. Post, post, post. There is a good benefit for like posting as many as you can, but make sure the quality is there. You don't want to just pump out 7 videos in a week that you're not proud of. You don't want to just film it just because you need a video up for that day. Sometimes, yes, you will want to film it, you will want to put it up, and it's not the best to your ability, but you want to still. You can do it. Just make sure that you're putting something out there that you're proud of, that people would want to watch, and that you would want to rewatch, and that you're proud of sharing. Because if you're just going to put out 7 videos that are not good and you're just shooting to put them up, people are going to notice that. The other thing too is you really want to put time and effort into your videos. You don't have to plan out a script, but kind of just plan out kind of what you want your video to kind of be like. For example, I have a notebook kind of filled with ideas, filled with just little points. It's not scripted, it's just so I can stay on track. Just make sure that you're putting videos out there that have good content and not just kind of filled with, I have 7 towels in my bathroom and here's my bathroom cupboard and that's my video for today. You get what I mean? So plan them out. If you have to skip a day, you have to skip a day. There are times where I will still sit and film, and I can film a whole video that's 30 minutes long, and as I'm editing for that day, I don't want to put it out because I don't like it. And that's just how it is. And then I don't put it out, but then I may put one out the next day. So just remember that. Make sure it's quality videos and not just 7 videos because you want 7 videos out. It's really hard when you're starting out. The thing you have to remember is you have to be yourself. A lot of them will come on and they just have this kind of fake personality, or they try to make it seem like they're someone else, or they're very scripted and they're not themselves, or they won't say their own opinions, or they're very persuaded by others, or they won't do what they want to do. You have to be yourself, because at the end of the day, it's your channel. People are coming to watch you. And then if you start to switch your personality, people may leave just because you weren't yourself. And a lot of the times you can kind of start to see through some fake people. Just make sure that you're you. Now, another mistake that people make, and I make this the odd time because I get very distracted by a screen and colors, and then I see my hair, and then the thing that a lot of YouTubers do, and a lot of small YouTubers do, is they look at the viewfinder. And I'm guilty for that still the odd time. I really worked on that. When you're looking at the viewfinder, you're not talking to your audience, you're not connecting with them, you're talking to yourself. You're looking at yourself, and then when they're watching, they're not seeing you look at them. So right now I'm looking right in the lens, and sometimes I see myself in the corner of my eye moving and it's like, oh, look at that. But you have to remember to look at the lens, and if you have a hard time looking at the lens for whatever reason, then look at the top where it may say the name brand of your camera or the microphone, or just look at your tripod. Try and look in that direction until you can get used to looking at the lens. The lens was a hard thing for me just because it was kind of intimidating, but once you get used to it, then you start to progress with it. I still make that mistake to this day just because I get very distracted and I see something moving and I have to look right there. The next thing I'm going to say is, it's going to be a little hard to explain, but it's going to be like commenting on videos. What I mean by that is, when I was like just starting out, I noticed that there were always the same channels, like the same people commenting the exact same thing every time, and you start to notice it. So it's an actual like YouTuber commenting and it's the same. Hi, nice video, gave it a thumbs up, subscribe. Hi, nice video, gave it a thumbs up, please subscribe. Hi. And they did that for every single one of my videos. That, to me, when I seen that after 3 times, I just didn't watch their channel anymore. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna, I think it's like spamming, that's considered like spamming, but I did not like that, and I've never done that because that's not very nice. Like, if you're just gonna comment on that video the same thing every time, it's clear you're not watching it. So don't do that, because people will pick up on that. And not just that, people who consistently watch that other YouTuber will see it as well, because there are smaller YouTubers that I watch and I'm on their channel all the time watching their videos, and I recognize some people who comment, and I do see those people with the same message each time, and I don't go and click on that comment to watch their channel, just because I know that That's all they do, right? A big mistake that a lot of small YouTubers do is stress. I'm terrible with this because, like I said, if I can't get a video up that day, I get stressed because on my banner it says I will have one Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But there's nothing wrong with having your video go up the next day. It's not bad if your video has to be prolonged by an hour. For example, I've switched my times many times, and I'm supposed to have this video up by 4 o'clock, and it's 3:43 and I'm filming it right now. I'm not going to stress about that because I can edit it. I can get everything ready, get the thumbnail ready, and have it all up hopefully by 8 or 9 o'clock. I mean, the more you stress about it, the more worried you're going to get, and it becomes more of a have to type of thing. Like, there was a point where I felt like I had to film, and it wasn't getting as like enjoyable. So don't stress over it. Take a breather. You don't have to take a break. Just know that it's okay if you don't get it up at that time. It's okay if you don't upload for that day. It's okay if you don't upload for the week. At the end of the day, just comment back on other channels if you feel like you still want to connect with them. Comment back on all your comments, like reply to them. Comment on other channels. Go watch some YouTube videos. Share your videos. If you can't film for that week, don't stress. Just do something to kind of help grow your channel, or just something to stay connected with your audience. The last thing is, I haven't had much of this, which is good, but anyway, I'll probably get a bunch of it now just because I'm bringing it up. But it's dealing with like the hate or the constructive criticism. So I probably had about, I'd want to say, because I've been on here for a year and just a little bit now, I've had maybe 7 comments that were kind of a little off to me. One of them, I was using purple shampoo and they said, no wonder it doesn't work for your hair, you're not the right shade of blonde, and something else. There's something else in that comment, but I don't really remember it. The other thing was, well, you look very tired, you have dark circles under your eyes. I don't remember a lot of them. I find with any type of comments that you don't like, if you read it, the first thing you do is you report it and then you delete it. That's all I do. Don't comment back defending yourself because 1, they probably didn't watch the video. 2, even if they did, you're just giving them something else to go off about, right? So, and then not just that, focus on the 10 other nice comments. There is a little bit of a difference between the constructive criticism and the hate. Take the criticism like, this video is kind of dark and it's hard to see you. Okay, then let's try getting a light other than just taking it as hate. Like, there's 2 different things. It's hard at the time to get over it, but if you go through all your comments and read the nice ones and see how many comments and how many compliments you get, don't stick to that one negative one because it's really not worth your time and they're never coming back anyway. Just kind of work with those. Don't stress about those. Just learn to kind of deal with it because you're going to get a lot of it on YouTube. So those were the top 10 things, like kind of mistakes that smaller or regular YouTubers make. It's just to kind of help you guys out if you were thinking on starting a channel, if you are starting a channel, if you have one, maybe these tips can help you. A lot of these tips were things that I did wrong, so I wanted to share with you so it could prevent you guys from doing them. So make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you want to see another video like this, leave a comment down below and make sure to go follow me on all of my social medias. They're linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next time.